What if I told you that the happiest moment of your life has already happened, but you were too busy chasing the future to notice it? What if everything you're working toward right now, everything you believe will finally make you happy, is actually the very thing holding you back from happiness? I learned this the hard way. 3 years ago, I hit rock bottom. Picture me at 3 a.m., Mountain Dew in one hand, phone in the other, ordering my 5th takeout meal that week. My room, or more accurately, my parents' basement, looked like a gaming cave. Empty energy drink cans were scattered everywhere, the blinds were permanently shut, and the only light came from my triple monitor setup running World of Warcraft. I weighed 265 pounds. My bank account had $43.80. My dating life. Let's just say the most meaningful relationship I had was with my raid team. But here's what I told myself every night before falling asleep: once I lose the weight, get a job, find a girlfriend, and move out, then I'll finally be happy. Then my real life can begin. And then something clicked. I started small, really small. I swapped one Monster energy drink for water. I walked for 10 minutes around the block. I applied for one job a day. Each tiny victory felt amazing. My heart would race every time I hit submit on a job application. I'd get this weird flutter of excitement every time I walked a little farther than the day before. But the real breakthrough came from the most unexpected place: my obsession with gaming. In World of Warcraft, I'd spend months grinding for the best gear. I used to tell myself, once I get that legendary sword, then I'll really enjoy the game. But what actually happened? I'd get the sword, stand around in Stormwind showing it off for a day, and then feel nothing. The fun was never in having the gear. It was in the adventure of getting it. Fast forward a year and a half. I'd lost 87 pounds, landed a decent job, found an amazing girlfriend, and moved into my own place. I was living the exact life I had dreamed of back in that basement. But then, I started to feel something creeping in: emptiness. The same emptiness I felt after getting that legendary sword. That's when it finally hit me. I was happiest during those early walks around the block, heart pounding, legs shaking. During those nerve-wracking moments before clicking send on a job application. Even during those awkward first conversations with girls, sweaty palms and all. The joy wasn't in reaching the goals. It was in pursuing them. Here's the mind-blowing part. You know those people you follow on Instagram, the ones with perfect bodies, dream jobs, and seemingly perfect lives? I guarantee you, they're either feeling that same emptiness or they're already chasing their next goal. Because that's the secret nobody tells you. There is no finish line. There's no point where you suddenly unlock permanent happiness. So what's the solution? 2 things. First, always have something you're actively pursuing. Maybe it's learning to cook more than just microwave meals. Maybe it's finally reading that book that's been collecting dust on your nightstand. Maybe it's learning 3 chords on that old guitar in your closet. The size of the goal doesn't matter. What matters is having something that pulls you forward. But here's the bigger truth, and this is crucial: stop waiting to live. That voice in your head saying, "I'll be happy when," it's lying to you. The life of your dreams isn't waiting at some future milestone. It's waiting in the small moments of progress. In the tiny victories. In those heart-racing moments when you're just slightly pushing past your comfort zone. Tomorrow morning, you could wake up and start living the life of your dreams. Not because you suddenly have everything you want, but because you finally understand that the dream life is in the pursuit itself. It's in the journey, the growth, the daily small wins, and yes, even the failures that make you stronger. Thanks for watching. And until next time.